This video is brought to you by Hawthorne Premium Tailored Colognes for a premium tailored you. Oh, what's up guys? Sam here. I've been sleeping on you lately, so now I'm back. What's up? How are you guys doing? Apple September event. When is it happening? What are we gonna see? Is it gonna be any good? All very valid questions. It's kind of weird this year. Apple's proper fall event where the new iPhones are coming, that's not happening until October, but we are going to see sort of a mini event in September that I want to loop you in on because it's going to be pretty exciting. New Apple Watch, new iPad Pro, actually, which is wild considering we just got a new one in March, and a couple of other wild cards as well. So if you're looking forward to the video, drop a like down below, hit subscribe for more. Anyway, let's talk about the Apple Watch Series 6. It is just around the corner, and yes, Apple is working on a new watch for this year, and to me, it is going to be more of a significant upgrade than from the Series 4 to the Series 5. The Series 5 upgrade, although it did add an always-on display, just wasn't that big. So this year, Apple's going to have a little bit of a bigger focus on health and some underlying things that they kind of ignored last year. So first up, like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular connectivity, they're supposed to be updated to be a little bit faster. On the Series 5 and even before, they always still feel a bit behind the iPhone. They just don't seem as fast as far as pulling data from a cloud or sending data. Even Siri, it's just a little bit slower. And that's also going to be happening courtesy of a new processor because Apple didn't put a new processor on last year's watch. Like, what is the last time Apple hasn't put a new processor on an Apple product? I don't even know. It's been like my entire life probably. Aside from that though, what's like the core feature this year? Because that's going to be all peripheral stuff that you won't actually probably notice. It's going to be an ECG upgrade. So essentially, if your heart rate is above 100 BPM, ECG wouldn't work before. I believe it should now work up to 120 beats per minute. It's kind of a small feature. The big one, blood oxygen monitoring. Now there's a rumor going around that Apple could technically enable this on every Apple Watch. But if we know Apple, are they really going to give everybody a feature for free that they could charge you another $500 for to buy the new watch? No, of course not. They're not going to do that. So this is going to allow you to read basically how much oxygen is going throughout your bloodstream to make sure that you're like properly oxygenated and all your organs are getting what they need, because lack of oxygen, not the greatest thing right now. Or ever, to be honest. You've had one of these on your body. If you've ever pretty much been to the doctor, it's like a pretty vital part of getting somebody's vitals. You know, they slip that little thing on your finger and you're just like, I feel like I'm being probed or something. Having that built into the Apple Watch is actually a really big deal. And I know it might seem kind of small or insignificant, but what Apple could do with that is give you a more comprehensive overview of how you're doing. I mean, I'm still waiting on the day that we can take our temperature with a watch or with AirPods, something like that. I know it has to be coming. I feel it in my bones. But this is on top of the heart rate sensor they've got in there. This is on top of ECG. Now you're getting blood oxygen monitoring. Are you starting to notice a trend here? Things that you normally have to go into the doctor for, you're going to be able to do on your watch, which is wild. Like if you're talking about like democratizing the health industry and making it available to everybody. On the watch, you're also going to be getting better waterproofing of some kind. Right now, I think it's up to an hour for 50 meters of depth. Maybe we could go up to 100 meters or something like, hey, you can dive with the Apple Watch, because diving watches are a whole other separate breed of very high-end, expensive pieces of metal to wear as a watch. To accomplish this, Apple might be putting like some solid state buttons that don't actually click or move. It just might feel that way, similar to the home button on an iPhone SE or an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 7. And then to wrap things up, it might actually have Touch ID. Probably not, but there's like a very slight chance that happens this year. More likely, Touch ID is going to be coming to the watch sometime in 2021. With Corona, I'm pretty sure there's like no way that Apple actually figured things out this year. Oh God, what is that?
Gonna be honest, it's me. You're smelling me. That's all me. That's a 30-day no shower challenge. I can drink to that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, oh God, that is so bad. How do you smell that bad? You haven't showered since quarantine started, have you?
Yeah, no. This is not a great smell. You know, it could be worse, but it could also not be that much more worse.
All right. This is what you need.
Is that something to drink? We got another drink on there? Are we pouring this in the cup?
It's Hawthorne Premium Tailored Cologne.
No, shouldn't drink it. Okay.
You take a quiz. Even you can take the quiz. It's actually phenomenal. So you go there, you take the quiz, you answer all these preferences questions. Do you smoke? Do you drink? What do you like to do on a weeknight out? What's your favorite animal or something like that. It's incredible. And then based on how you answer, they have some algorithm that figures it out and gives you, inside of this magical little box, 2 little colognes just for you. They've got 2 scents, one for work, one for play. Something a little bit more serious, something a little bit more fun. All right, we're smelling great out here now. That's hawthorne.co/iupdate. That's 10% off your first order. The greatest colognes you've ever touched and the only ones you'll ever need. Hawthorne.co, work and play. Get started today and start smelling fresh in every area of your life. All right, now that we're all freshened up, let's move on to the next product in Apple's September event, which is going to be a new iPad. Now, up until, well, today basically, we thought it was going to be a new iPad Air. That's what a lot of the rumors have been suggesting. But a fresh one came out today saying that it could actually be a new iPad Pro model. Now, that's kind of hard to believe because a lot of sources have said that while it was initially planned for release pretty much right around here in fall of 2020, it's been delayed, it's been pushed back a little bit. Website mydrivers.com, which I haven't been able to calculate the score for just yet, has suggested that the iPad Air 4, which is going to be pretty dope, USB-C, A14 chip, edge-to-edge design, 11-inch display, sounds like it's essentially going to be an iPad Pro, like with stereo speakers and everything. That's apparently coming out in March of 2021, leading them to suggest that a iPad Pro update is happening for the second time this year. Now, I've got some feelings about that, but we've been actually hearing about this for a really long time, that a 5G-enabled iPad Pro with an A14 crazy fast processor is coming, and it may even have mini LED display technology. Apparently in June, Apple was trialing production, and they may have figured it out. This also comes courtesy of the Elec, which suggests that this iPad could be coming sooner than we thought. The thing is, I'm kind of skeptical about an iPad Air update now and an iPad Pro refresh now. I feel like it's almost most likely that just like year over year, Apple would update the lowest end iPad, but we haven't been hearing that much about it. So will it be the highest end iPad Pro? Will it be the lowest end? It's honestly tough to tell. But like the most rumors historically have said that a new iPad Pro is coming. And if Apple is launching some 5G iPhones, it would make sense to throw 5G on the iPad in a similar month or time frame as well, perhaps a month earlier. So let me know your thoughts on this one. Definitely a little bit confusing, but some new iPad should be coming in September. And then we get to the wild cards here, which are like AirPods Studio and AirTags and AirPower. And I think there's one more as well, maybe a new Beats product. Like, these could be coming around here too, but I think there's a really good chance that because those are like all new product categories, Apple's saving those for an actual huge event, like the big one where they're on stage. This other stuff, it's not really going to be on stage. It's just going to apparently happen through a press release, according to John Prosser, which is a little bit less exciting, but it's like, hey, we're still getting the products, which is good enough. If they end up happening, AirTags are going to be Apple's Bluetooth tracking accessory. You can stick it on anything and then track it using the Find My app. AirPods Studio are going to be the over-ear AirPods that allow you to have super high sound quality because they're over ear. But also have AirPods like features where if you put them around your neck, it automatically pauses. They're reversible, so there's no wrong way to put them on. And then we got AirPower, which is like in development. It could come out as soon as the fourth quarter of this year, but knowing Apple's track record with AirPower, I have a feeling it's just not ready yet. Something tells me that if AirPower comes at all, it's not coming until next year. And this is the wireless charging mat that was canceled. It was super hype. Not really. Apple didn't say much. Everybody else but Apple hyped this thing up. And I thought 3 years after it was announced I wouldn't care, but guess what? Your boy is still waiting first in line for this AirPower mat. But of course, our biggest question is, when is this actually happening? When is this event in September supposedly coming? Well, John Prosser first told us the week of the 7th, and I kid you not, as I was exporting this video, something weird happened. On YouTube, Apple started a live stream for a September event. I'm not making this up. Like, this is real. Like, tons and tons of people got screenshots of this because they were notified of a live stream. Apple was testing it. But get this. Date wasn't October. Date wasn't November. Date wasn't tomorrow. The date was September 10th, 2020, which is usually exactly when Apple holds some sort of event. Now, we thought it was going to be through a press release, but there's actually indication now that this could be a proper, like, recorded Apple event with a number of new products. So I'll keep you updated. Just want to let you know it very well could be a proper event now, which is wild. All right, hope this video helps you out. Hope you're excited for it. Drop a like if you are. Hit subscribe for more videos like this one in the future. I've been Sam. Check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co/iupdate down below. 10% off your first order. Love those guys. And I'll see you guys, I love you too, in my next video.